Should I date someone poorer than me? Some context. I am in a relationship with a dude for 6 months now, and he's been inspired by me to go back to study to be a teacher next year, which is lovely, and I'm happy for him. But I work and have accumulated savings for a house while he has, I think, 10% of my savings and will now be in debt with his studies, plus be a poor student for a few years. How much does love surpass finances? What kind of questions should I ask myself to figure out if I will still be happy and not resentful 3 years later?
Yeah, there's no one size fits all, right? Like, should I marry someone poorer than me? I don't know. Should like that would very much depend on
how much do you value money, and what does money mean to you? You know,
how important is what I think a handful of words that you should write down and think about or journal on, like financial stability. What does that mean concretely? Is that $100,000 in the bank? Is that my husband earns more than me? Like, you might even want to write down like a good partner. Like, what is a good partner? And I'm sure you're going to have like cares about me, right? Oh, he does this. And you might, if you're being honest with yourself, have earns more and provides for the family. Get clear your internal expectations for life, a husband, a relationship, etc.
But can I just say, you can like whatever you like. You can literally like whatever you like. You can refuse to sleep with people who are over 5 feet tall or under 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Like, you can have the most obscure, as long as it's consenting adults. So yeah, if you're a woman or if you're a man and you decide that making more money than you matters, it's not evil to filter for that. You know what I mean? I don't know that it's a recipe to be happy or not. That's for your self-exploration, is like, you can certainly pursue things that will not satisfy you. But that is the thing I would soul search about. But I think you have permission to make any list you want and then filter for it, as long as you just accept that it might take a little while to find.
And with regards to money, I think it's, you've mentioned, if somebody asked me like, hey, I have this rule, like nobody under 7 feet, what I would be like is consider that you could be surprised. I actually think money is an interesting one, particularly from a woman in our society who is 28 and is thinking of having a family, where it's like, look, this isn't nothing. That like financial hardship is, I think, one of the top reasons that marriage, or at least the top reported reason that marriages break apart. So it's good of you to be questioning this. I think get your internal stuff onto the page about what stability means and about what it means. And like, does it make me less attracted to him? Be honest, because you're probably not going to like a lot of the answers that you see.
Yeah, you'll think they reflect poorly on you.
Yeah, you'll be like, I don't like to write that I am less attracted to him as a result of this, but I am. Get them out, and I know this is going to be tough, but fuck it, you guys are thinking of getting married. Once you've been honest about that, sit down with him and talk, and be like, look, I got it. Like, here's me coming to the table with my messed up stuff. Now you can get mad at it, but it is. I didn't choose any of this. Like, this just but is the case.
It's not that he's not a man because he doesn't make money. It's just that you have a belief.
I have these. Yeah. These things are not true of the world. Yes. They are true of me.
Right. So like, you could say, like, if you pursue this teaching thing and put yourself in debt, I will be less attracted to you.
I think,
But it's not that you will be less attractive. It's not that you'll be a loser.
Yes, these things aren't true about you. They're true about
It's just me.
Yeah.
I. That's a lot of I.
Yes.
If you go back to school for this, it makes me whatever.
Yes. And if he gets upset or defensive or angry, it's like, you got to recognize, I didn't choose any of these. Like, these exist inside of me, and I want, because I love you, to share them with you. And also what that will allow you to do is be like, tell me about your plans, like, and be honest with me. Are you ambitious? Like, is this a step and like you're driven to earn and provide, which kind of matches? And I could take 3 years of like less earning for a guy that cares deeply about this. Or are you like, I just want a cabin in the woods and my small income and a small pension, and like the kids will live off the land, and like
and someone could be very happy like that.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's you.
Yes. So I think if you spend some time up front, reveal to yourself your own inner thought processes and your own beliefs about marriage, finances, what is appropriate. Bring them to him in a way that is loving, that pre-frames the conversation as like, I want to talk to you about this because I care about you, because I want this to work, but also because I don't want to resent you down the line. And quite frankly, please don't get mad because I didn't choosing any of this. This stuff is like, it just is inside of me.
No, the short and very unhelpful answer is that there's a woman who will marry a guy that makes 10% of what she makes, and they'll be very happy together, and she won't resent him. And there's a woman who will marry a guy that makes 10% of what she makes, and it will cause issues down the line, and eventually they'll divorce.
Yeah.
And I don't know which one you are.
And what you want to do is figure that out before you get married as best you can. So that's the point of this conversation. And quite frankly,
and of the self-exploration.
Yeah.
Like, I think the other thing that everybody realizes is like, you can search forever for the perfect person, but also there's a sense of like, I'm not the perfect friend to you necessarily, but we've been great friends for 17 years or 18 years. So yeah, like making money is on your list. It'd be really nice for you to try to figure out if it's the second most important thing on your list or the 19th.
Yeah.
And to get honest with that. And if he has the other 18 and it's 19th, then you're fine. And if it's the second most important thing to you, you are in trouble.
The other real dangers are covert contracts. Like, let's say that, you just assume that he's going to take a step back financially to go to school, but he's going to leapfrog ahead in his mid and late 30s. And you're just kind of banking on that, but you don't talk to him. That is a recipe for resentment.
If he doesn't.
If he doesn't. So what you don't want to do is like, you want to get all those contracts in your head and all those beliefs onto the page and be like, look, you're going to sign this now. You're going to sign up for this or agree it or tell me, sign it, but tell me where you agree, disagree, like, are on board, aren't on board, etc. So let's make all of our expectations, wishes, and beliefs overt, speak about them, and then it'll be much easier to make a decision about what to do. And maybe he's like, you know what? Ambition to me is a big question mark, but if it matters that much to you, I understand that, and I will take on this burden. Like, I choose to. And then hopefully, like, that if he says it overtly, it will reduce resentment that he might feel of feeling driven if he just is getting passive aggressive stares from you every time we open his paycheck and it's like not enough money or something like that.
The flip side though is you can also break up with someone you love. Like, I don't know if I'll ever have kids. I definitely don't want kids in the near term. And if I'm dating someone, they're like, yeah, I need kids in the next year. It's like, okay, I love you and we should break up. So like, that's a deal breaker for me. Needing kids near term is an instant, nothing else matters deal breaker. So like, you decide if this is an instant deal breaker or not.
Sure. Cool.
That was the last one.
Let's do patrons. All right, everybody. Hope that you enjoyed this. If you're a patron, hop on over to Patreon and we'll see you there. And if you want to become one, consider clicking the link in the description to check out the questions. That's it for today. Peace. Hope that you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more like this and have us do more podcasts, we are 100% funded by our generous patrons. And if you'd like to contribute, there's a link in the description and we'll have one pop up on the screen right here so that we can do more podcasts where we have fun conversations and hopefully some deep ones like this. Either way, hope that you enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one.